Hello everyone, and welcome to AP Biology Blended. The reason why we're calling this Blended, I see you in class on some face-to-face time, but you'll also be expected to complete many online tasks as we work together in this online world through discussions, through collaboration, through the gathering of resources, and so we get the best of both worlds and we blend them together. When you first log on to Edify, you'll see some data up at the top. For now, please just don't worry about that. We'll come back to that when it's a more appropriate time. If you scroll a little bit lower, you'll see a drop-down unit menu. So as long as you know what unit you're dealing with, you just click on the unit and then you get a snapshot of the lessons contained within that. For now, we'll stick with Unit 0. And the purpose of Unit 0 is to introduce you to this AP Biology class. And so Lesson 1, we're going to get some information on how this class is going to be run. In Lesson 2, I'm going to ask you to look at our model called Simple Learning, how each lesson in Edify is going to revolve around this model. And then finally, in the third lesson, we're going to approach the topic of what actually makes something living, since biology is the study of life. Then we'll get into Unit 1, where our actual content starts. So please make sure that you click through these first two lessons to learn more about the expectations of this course and the Simple Learning model. I'm going to show you Lesson 3 by clicking into this View Lesson to show you how a typical lesson is going to be organized. So first, we can see that at the top of each lesson, we're going to have this Getting Started with the Learning Objectives. Clearly states what you should know by the time you proceed through this lesson. As you go further down, you're going to see a primary resource, something that's going to help you learn those objectives up above. And here's where our cycle starts. With each lesson, you're going to see these 6 headers: Seize, Investigate, Master, Produce, Look Back, and Evaluate. And as you progress through the lesson, you're going to be asked to interact in those different phases. And as you can see, some of the material will be hyperlinked. Other times the material is going to be embedded within the topic itself. Other times you'll be referred to your textbook or various things. In addition, we're going to be using a Google Classroom that will help us to organize our materials as well. When you get to the bottom of the lesson, you're going to see a checklist of things that you should have done, accomplished, created, or turned in. So make sure you follow those closely and make sure that you've checked everything off that list. One other thing to note, at the bottom of each lesson, there are often additional resources, and they truly are additional. They're there to extend your learning, to help supplement if you're struggling, to help provide you with further exploration if it's something that you happen to be interested in. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense as you start to navigate this program called Edify. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to entering on this blended journey with you and figure out what is life.